There we go. Now the microphone's working. Alright. Hello, party people. Welcome back to the greatest party of all. Factorio. Today we're doing a bunch of copper stuff because copper is unfortunately necessary to actually do like anything, significant. We made a bunch of stuff here. Yeah, we made a bunch of stuff here last time. We automated like all of this, like all. I think the thing we started with. Oh yeah, we even did the pollution last time. I think we did engines. Yeah, okay. I think we started with engines and then we automated all of this stuff, all of these things, all the way up to starting the copper. So the copper is now over here. It's in the belt. So that's good. Now let's start doing all of the other things that we need to do for copper. So copper is necessary mainly for the copper cables and the green circuits, which are the foundation for a billion different things, like these advanced circuits, and we also need some for processing units, and we need some for all sorts of different things. So I think the first thing we're going to start out is probably going to be on this page. So we're just going to go through like we did before with the iron stuff, except this time we're going to go through and try to find anything that needs circuits. So splitters are going to be the first thing we want to do. So we're going to go ahead and try to automate splitters. So splitters need iron, transport belts, and electronic circuits. So we need iron, transport belts, and electronic circuits. So we'll go along here, and we need iron, which is going to be right up here. Yep, there it is. And then we need transport belts, which are going to be right here. And then we need green circuits down here. So that's perfect. We have all three of the things right there. Now we're going to go ahead and throw this down right after we get this all settled. So the most populous item we want to look out for first is going to be electronic circuits and iron plates. So we could throw both of those probably onto a single belt together, maybe. That's what I'm thinking. So iron plates and electronic circuits. Let's go ahead and throw those together on one belt right here. So we'll take this, we'll side load it onto that, and then that will be sorted right there. We'll take this all the way down, have the green circuit side load onto the other side, and then for the other thing we want to do, first we're going to have to split this. I think we need to have our... Okay, so copper cables are currently not split in a good way, but that's fine. We'll just make it go underground. So this can go right here. This will be copper cables, and then we want our green circuits to go right here. So we want to split the green circuits, have the green circuits go underground there, and then have them side load right there. That'll work. And then our next thing to do is going to be these transport belts right here. So we need the transport belts to go underground right about here, and then we need to go ahead and split them up, of course. And when we split them up, we need to have these go down, and then these go underground underneath all this mess, and then we need to go underground so we can get past this belt right here. And I'm going to have them go over here. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's actually push them over some. Just a little bit, just so we can get past these electric poles, which are going to be kind of annoying to have in the way. I don't want them to be in the way, so we're going to go ahead and make sure that they're not in the way by doing this. That way we have the belts nice looking. We also need to fully saturate this belt if we can, so we'll make this go underground for a minute. And then we'll move this underground section to there, and then I want to go ahead and side load these so they're fully saturated on the belt and not just loaded on one side. Now, our transport belts are going to be put into these machines over here with long-handed inserters because we need less of them. And the long-handed inserters are kind of slow, and then we'll put the fast inserter right there, the bulk inserter. And then what we're going to need is going to be the splitters. So we'll go ahead and get our splitters selected, and then they'll start loading everything in there one at a time. Da-da-do. Now we have that done. Now let's get to our productivity modules. Go ahead and throw those in there. Now that our productivity modules are thrown in there, this thing is going to be filling up with stuff really quick with less resources necessary to build them, which is awesome. That means we're going to save on resources while making more resources at the same time. So we're going to go ahead and exfil those. And let's go ahead and bring all of our random items forward here. I want all of this stuff to be brought up to about here. So this is going to need to be auto balanced as well, just like all of our other things. We're going to side load it, or like that, and then we need to make sure it lines up with all of our other resources. So the copper is the thing second to the bottom. The green is on the bottom, which means that our new splitters right here are going to be at the very bottom. So now we can go ahead and bring everything else underground and bring it over. Why does this not line up? So this is actually lining up just fine. Never mind. It totally works. That should be our yellow ammo. Yep. And then we'll go ahead and bring all of these other items over. We got some barrels. We got some steel, plastic. We've also got pipes. We got all of these other pipes right here. So these, I kind of want to throw pumps on to make sure that the flow is always good here. Then we'll make these go underground and bring them all the way over like that. And then this is going to go underground. These are the explosives. We might need those for something else in case we want to automate something that needs that. I don't think we'll need it anymore, but just in case, we'll bring it over. Copper goes there, followed by whatever this is. I can't really see it on the belt. This is engine units. This is steel chests. We need those eventually. We need steel, definitely. That's used for a lot of stuff later. This is going to be the red underground belts, which we need for the blue ones, and then the red transport belts we need for the blue ones. And this is going to be our yellow transport belts, which I actually don't think we need anymore. I think this is actually all we needed them for, was for automating this. And now at this point, we should not need them anymore, because transport belts, unless they are used for science, which they are actually, so we do need them. Never mind, we do need them on the line right here, so we'll go ahead and keep them on the line. Then we'll get our iron gear wheels, put them over, and then we'll get our iron sticks, and we'll put them over, and we'll get our walls, which are not made of iron, over there. And then we have our regular iron right here, which I forgot to split again right here. We need to make sure we split that and don't just send all of it down the belt, because that's not good. With other things, you know, they need iron plates, and then we'll get our concrete right here. And right here we have another pipe, so I'm going to go ahead and give it a pump to make sure the flow is always good, and then have that go to an underground belt. And then we have the bricks right here, which we need to go ahead and destroy and then rebuild further over like that. Alright, so everything is now in line right here, so let's go ahead and find the next thing that we need to automate, which I think should be the next splitter. So we'll go ahead and get fast splitters, which again need green circuits, but now they need these other splitters that we made. So these splitters right here are not needed for anything except for making these other splitters. So we will go ahead and stick these right about here, I believe. And then this, I want to go straight down. And then this needs actually another space over, because we're going to have two belts. So now we can put down this item. How many belts does this need? Actually, it needs way more iron gears and electronic circuits. So that means that this is going to be the red-handed. That's going to be the green hand. And then the electronic circuits are right there, which is perfect. We don't need copper cable, we don't need ammo, we don't need rails, we don't need grenades, we don't need barrels, we don't need plastic, we don't need pipes, we don't need explosives, we don't need copper, we don't need coal, we don't need engine units, steel chests, underground. This just needs iron gears, electronic circuits, and splitters. We already have electronic circuits, we already have splitters, and now we just need our iron gears, which are right here. There we go, that's what I was looking for. And then everything else we will just shove underground so it doesn't distract us while we're trying to make our thing here. So we'll go ahead and take the splitter, we'll go ahead and split that, we'll make this go underground like that, and then we'll go ahead and take this and go underground with it, then we'll take this and go underground with it, and this can also go underground because again, it's not needed for this stuff. And then we'll go ahead and take our underground belt right here, bring this all the way over, and then we're going to try our best here, which is going to be kind of difficult, but we're going to try. We're going to try to get our two items loaded onto this belt for our fast inserter buddy right here. So first, we need to make sure we move this out of the way, and then we need to split this item, and then have the main part of it get pushed out, and then we need our secondary part of it that's getting a split to load onto this belt with our iron gear, so they're both on the same belt, and we can use them for the same task right here that we're trying to do. So that's good, and now we'll go ahead and load our iron gears onto the side, and then we'll go ahead and bring this all down. So now that we've got this all going down, that'll be loaded onto there. Now we can make our red splitters. Fantastic. Now we can go ahead and throw our productivity modules in there that we need to throw into everything to make sure we get maximum productivity and everything. Yes, maximum productivity, and then we'll go ahead and export those onto a belt right here. And now that that's exporting onto a belt right there, we'll go ahead and make sure that we get it fully saturated on that belt, so we'll go ahead and split it and load it onto the other side of that belt. And now we have red splitters, which is awesome. Now we can have that automated. We should also throw down a inserter and a chest, just so that way we can pick some up, and then we have an automated source of those. Now we don't have to manually make those all the time and use up our other resources. That is great. So eventually this chest will fill up, this belt is going to fill up, and we can go ahead and leave these on the belt because eventually we're going to need them for the blues, which are right here, logistics 3. We're going to need red belts, red splitters, red undergrounds, red to make the blue. You need red for blue apparently. I don't know, I didn't make this. And then we'll go ahead and bring this across. We'll need this to go across like so. We'll go ahead and bring everything over now. Now that we have done all the things that we need to do right there, so excellent to have another thing automated and ready for our use and expanding our glorious factory. So with that done, the next task that we need to do, if we open up our menu here, is to check the next thing that needs to be automated, which is going to be regular inserters. We had not automated those because they needed the copper stuff, the green circuits, which we did not do because, you know, they're kind of fucking annoying. So now that we have that, let's go ahead and automate those. Iron plates, iron gears, and electronic circuits. Oh boy, isn't that just a lot of shit. So, we need green circuits, we need none of this other stuff. Grenades, barrels, plastic, pipes, explosives, copper, coal, engine, steel, just steel, red, yellow. We need iron gears, we need not sticks, not walls, we need iron plates, we don't need concrete, and we don't need stone brick. Alright. Next, we need these pipes to go underground, and then we're going to go ahead and pull up our iron, and then we're going to go ahead and split it, and then we're going to pull up the iron gears, and then we're going to go ahead and split it, and then we're going to go ahead and pull up our electronic circuits, and then we're going to go ahead and split it, so now that's done. Now we make sure that we put our main belt, bus, whatever you want to call it, into the underground, and then we take the stuff that we want to use for these inserters right here. These all just need one, so since these all just need one, it shouldn't really matter how exactly we put them onto a belt. These two can, I guess, share the belt because they're near each other. That makes it easy. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and bring our main belt down right here. We'll go ahead and side load the stuff on there. Make sure it doesn't mix into one belt improperly. Now that they're properly on there, we can go ahead and throw down our long-handed inserter right here. And our regular inserter right here. Now I'll go ahead and put down a thing here, and then we'll go ahead and make inserters. So, iron gear wheels, iron plates, and electronic circuits are being loaded into the machine, which means we should be exporting, you guessed it, inserters. Now we can take those inserters and we can go ahead and pump them out. Gotta make sure we put the splitter on here to maximum load the belt that we just got. For maximum efficiency, we're gonna go ahead and bring all of this over. Now, let's go ahead and bring everything over one. So the next thing we're going to automate is going to be long-handed inserters, which of course need inserters. So this should be a simple task. We'll go ahead and split the inserters like so, and then we'll go ahead and bring over everything that we needed before. We need all the same stuff except for green circuits, which means we just need these two things right here. So let's have these go to the other side of these electric poles, because the electric poles tend to get in the way pretty badly. Export over here. Then we'll split them after we make them go... Actually, no. We'll just split them right here. That'll work. And then we'll make everything else just stay underground for now. And then we go ahead and... Do we need to put these underground? No, it doesn't matter if they merge. So... we will go ahead and merge these like so. Excellent. Now that they are merged, we can actually make this go one step closer. There we go. And then this can go underground, and this item can go underground, and now everything can stay underground. Now we bring down our belt full of gears and plates. We'll go ahead and bring that down, and now we'll bring over our inserters. So the inserters are going to go ahead and go into a box, because we need them for other things. And then we're going to go ahead and bring our inserters over. We're going to bring our inserters down. And then we're going to bring our iron gears and our iron plates over and down as well. And then we're going to get a long-handed inserter, and we're going to get a regular inserter, and then, you guessed it, we're going to actually move it down because we need another line for the long-handed inserters. Because do we need that? I don't think we need that actually, because we don't have long-handed inserters used in anything at all. We do not need long-handed inserters for any type of research or at producing anything else, so never mind. They can actually stay where they are. We're just going to have one machine that makes long-handed inserters and puts them into a chest because it's not needed for anything else. So let's go ahead and get those started, and that will be nice to just have, just so that way we have resources that we can use later. And we don't have to constantly handcraft those. Perfect. So, long-handed inserters are getting made. Now, the next thing we need to make are fast inserters. So fast inserters are going to need more inserters, green circuits, and iron plates. So, we don't need iron gears, we do need iron plates. Let's go ahead and bring our iron plates out a little bit further, and then we're going to split them again, and then we're going to go ahead and make them go underground again. And then we're going to take our iron plates and we make sure that we merge them with our green circuits because those are needed most. So let's go ahead and put down a machine here, which will consume those items and then craft them into something spectacular. So we're going to go ahead and put these next to each other, get our export ready. We're going to go ahead and get our blue inserters selected right there. We're going to go ahead and get our red belt out. And then we need our input belts right here. So we're going to go ahead and get the iron plates ready. And then we're going to go ahead and get the green circuits ready and the inserters ready. So green circuits are going to go ahead and be exported right here. Let's make sure that when they get on this line, they only serve on one belt. And then we're going to bring these right over, that bring them down. And then they're going to go in right here. So now that those are going in right there, we're going to go ahead and get our inserters as well. So the inserters need to be exported out of an underground belt right here just for a moment so we can split them, and then we will merge them back into the main line like that, and go ahead and connect that, bring this down, and now this is all connected, which means we are producing blue belts. Fantastic. So now that we're producing blue belts, we need to produce the green not the blue belts, blue inserters. Now that we're producing blue inserters, let's make the green inserters, the bulk inserters, which are going to be really good inserters. But for that, we're going to need red circuits, and we haven't automated red circuits at all. So let's go ahead and automate red circuits real quick. So if we go back here, we can double check and verify that we did not automate red circuits. Yes, we have the green circuits, but no red circuits, so we need more circuits. Let's go ahead and get those circuits automated. So we need plastic, copper, and electronic circuits, which are the green circuits. So we need green, copper, and plastic. Let's go ahead and get our green and our copper and our plastic. So we'll go ahead and look right here. We need our green, which is right here. And we'll go ahead and make sure that exports right over here. Oh, I made an oopsie. I forgot to split it right here, so it's not actually ready for exporting. So we need to reconnect it right here and then make it go underground again right here. And then we're going to go past the electric pole, which is annoying and in the way. And then we're going to go ahead and grab the next thing that we need. So we have our green circuits. Now we need our copper cable. Our copper cable is right here, so that's working out perfectly. Let's go ahead and bring our copper cable right on down and put it right there. So let's make sure that our green circuits and our copper cable are splitting appropriately. Make sure that our stuff goes underground so it can continue on its way to the next item that's going to need it. And the next thing that we're going to need to connect this to is plastic. So let's go ahead and find out where we have our plastic, which is right here. Perfect. And we're going to go ahead and bring our plastic right down the path to the same exact spot as these other ones, and then we're going to go ahead and split them, and then we're going to bring down our plastic right out here where we need it, make sure it goes underground to continue the bus. And now we have all three of our different things right here that we need for red advanced circuits. So now we're going to go ahead and build an assembling machine. Let's go ahead and put down this assembling machine sort of one belt, two belts, and an inserter away. This way we have space for all of our things. Let's go ahead and put it down a little bit so all of our new resources can be pushed through, no problem. So we need our plastic bars, our copper cables, and our green circuits. Let's go ahead and bring down our copper cables on their own belt and merge the other two onto one belt so we get maximum efficiency out of this, because we need more copper cables than anything else. So copper cables, you have been deemed for sacrifice. You will come down first, and you will be used to produce the most red circuits, and then the other two will follow suit if I knew how to build belts in a way that wasn't so terrible. Now, we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and bring over our green circuits, just like this, and now that that's all done, let's go ahead and get our plastic over here if we can, which is going to be a little bit difficult because of how I did this. It did not leave me with a lot of space here, but I believe I can figure out how to do this correctly. So we're going to need to bring this over, curve it, bring it back, make sure this is going down still, and we should not have any undergrounds right here that we need, so this should work perfectly, except for the fact that we do need our blue belts, or I mean our blue inserters to go up right here, because they're going to be needed for the green inserters. So the blue inserters need to go up, and then they need to be connected to the main belt like so. There we go, and then we also need to split them and merge them into the belt so we get maximum saturation on the belt. This is going to go underground past there, this is going to go underground past there, which means that this needs to come down even further. So let's bring the copper down, keep it out of the way as much as we can. Actually, let's just merge these two since they are much more annoying to try and get merged properly. So we're going to put them together on this belt right here, which means we need the circuits there, we need the plastic there. Alright, fantastic. Now that that's done, we can finally do our copper right here, and now these items are no longer going to be causing us any more problems. We have our copper ready, we have our other two items ready. Let's go ahead and make sure that we just bring them down in a perfectly aligned fashion, and then we're going to go ahead and get these red circuits started. So, connect our green and connect our red, and now that the green and red are in place, the red gets made, and now look, we're going to have red. So let's export with our green and then put down the red, so the red makes the green and the green makes the red, and the blue is the one that's doing the crafting. So now we have red, green, blue, and then we're going to go ahead and put these onto our main bus here. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have all of our new materials in line real quick, because we haven't really tested that. We got to make sure that everything is exporting correctly so we didn't mess anything up, because we often mess things up sometimes if they go untested for a long time. So let's go ahead and make sure we have that. We have this, 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 this. This item didn't connect to anything, so something went wrong right here. That is because that's a liquid. It doesn't use underground belts, you silly fuck. Now we need to get an underground belt again for the solid items. There we go. This, 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 this. And then we need our pipe for the next liquid, which is going to be liquid water as opposed to solid water. Now we'll go ahead and get our last two belts thrown down. Fantastic. Let's make sure that everything is being exported properly. What do we have on this belt? Concrete. We have bricks up there, and they should be coming out any second now, any second now, any second now. There we go. Concrete, bricks. Then we have all of our different materials perfectly laid out here on our belts. Great. Good review of the things that we have to make sure we have everything ready. Next thing we want to automate are these green inserters, the bulk inserters, which take a lot of hefty resources, but this is the episode where we go ahead and get everything connected properly. So let's get this connected properly. We're going to need two belts. My goodness, we're going to need a belt of a lot of iron gears and a belt of a lot of circuits connecting into one. So we're going to not need this, this, this. We need our gears. And we need gears, green, red, and blue. Gears, green, red, blue. So we don't need this, 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 don't need this. We need green and red and blue, which are down here. So we don't need this and we don't need this. Perfect. Now we can go ahead and get our green and our red and our blue. So let's split our top item here, which is going to be the gears. So let's split that, and then we have that go underground because that's now split properly. This item needs to be split properly, and now that can go underground because now it is split properly. And now we're going to stick these on a belt together because we need the most of them. So let's go ahead and connect these into one nice big fancy belt right over here. We're going to stick these on the same belt because we need a lot of them. And they're going to be picked up by a regular inserter, not a long-handed inserter, because we need a lot of them. Now, we're going to go ahead and stick our machine way over here to make sure that we have enough space to put all of the things that we need to put down. So we need long-handed, we need a regular export. We're going to make sure that we can export it properly. Alright, so this is going to be our internal belt right here, the one that needs all of this extra material built up on it because it's going to consume a lot. Let's make sure we also throw in our productivity modules, which we have forgotten to do for a couple of machines here. My goodness, we forgot to do it here, we forgot to do it here, forgot to do it here, here, and here. Now there'd be a lot more productive, produce more with less resources. That's good. Now let's go ahead and put these two items onto the same belt. But first, don't forget to split them, otherwise you're going to have some severe resource shortages down the line. So let's go ahead and move this real quick. We're going to go ahead and split this real quick, and then we're going to make this go into a belt. We need this to go underground so we can continue the bus later. This item right here needs to be split, go underground, and then right here merge with our blue. So we're going to have red and blue, except it won't be making purple. It will be making green bulk inserters. There we go, and then we bring our items over, and now we have all of the items that we need for making the bulk inserters, so it should get put in. And now, bam, we're making it with productivity. And then let's go ahead and split and make sure that they fully saturate the belt. There we go, we have maximum saturation. Double check we did everything good back here. Yep, maximum saturation. These don't need anything like that. 700, alright, we got lots of long-handed inserters again. We almost ran out, we had like 200 left, so it's a good thing I went and picked those up. Now we have this new item automated. Let's go ahead and bring all of our belts forward because we have a lot of stuff here and it's getting complicated like crazy. That's what copper does, it makes your factory hella complicated. So let's go ahead and make sure we have this. This is a liquid, which we need to put underground pipes on, which I never did. There we go. Liquid, and a liquid. And then we need this, Alright, that's all merged up there. Now we go ahead and bring up our brand new item to add to the collection. What a collection we have here. That's a big bus right there. That's a lot of bussy. Now let's get to our next item here. What do we have next? We need copper for all of our electric poles. So we're going to go ahead and do our substations. Finally, yes, the thing that lets us build the grid. The wonderful, wonderful grid that powers this massive factory, which we should actually throw down a couple of substations here and expand the grid to fill in these gaps. Look, we have a bunch of gaps here. It is not fine to have gaps like that, so we're going to go ahead and get rid of more of these trees that are always in the goddamn fucking way, no matter how many of these I eliminate. There's always trees in the way everywhere. Now we'll go ahead and have a nice big grid right here that we can use for more of this automation stuff that we need to do. So let's go ahead and check our substation count right now. We have about 1,000 that we can make, but we need to make more. So steel, copper, and red. So steel, copper, red. Is that cables? Yes, steel, cable, red. Steel, cable, red. Steel, cable, red. Steel, red. We have red, cable, and now we need steel, which is right there. Now that we have all of those items, everything else can just go underground and fuck off and go away forever, and we don't need it until later. We need steel. That is plastic, that's not steel. And then everything else can go underground and fuck off forever. Alright, let's go ahead and get our red and our cable and our steel. Fantastic. Now let's go ahead and split this, split that, and split this, and now we're going to go ahead and check what items we need more of. We need more cables and more steel, so the steel and the cables are going to be put onto the same belt to make sure that those get picked up by an inserter. These are going to go underground on the main part of it, and then the split part of it is going to be going into the machine. Fantastic. So let's get our machine ready. We're going to be using this machine right here, 2 spaces away. We need another belt and an inserter, so let's go ahead and bring this down to about here so we have plenty of space above for all of those different resources that we're having to put up there lately. This can go here, this goes here, and then we go ahead and throw down our belts, our inserters, yep, just like that. Now the thing that we're automating is substations. So now we have substations ready. Those are getting put in there. Export this. Double check our electricity. We haven't checked in a while. We have shitloads. Alright, now let's go ahead and throw in our cables and all of that good stuff. So, cables, side-loaded. Steel, side-loaded. Excellent. So now we have this item fully automated. Bam. Substations are automated. Substations are not needed to create anything else. I don't think so. So we're just going to stick them in a box because they are extremely useful to have around. Now, the next thing that we're going to go ahead and automate is going to be somewhere on this list. Do we really need to make underground pipes automated? Maybe, because we do need them a lot. We actually use a lot of them. Let's go ahead and automate them real quick, just so we have them. Probably should have done that a while ago, but oh well. Let's go ahead and just do it now, get it over with. So we need iron and regular pipes. That should not be a problem. Let's go ahead and get underground pipes fully automated. We'll stick them into a box. So we'll go ahead and get an inserter, stick them into a box, get an inserter, stick them into the machine, plates and pipes. Let's get plates and pipes. I like plates and pipes, plates and pipes, plates and pipes. We need pipes and we need plates. Let's get plates, so we got pipes. We got plates and pipes right here. We'll go ahead and split those, then we'll go ahead and throw those underground, then we'll throw those underground, and then we'll go ahead and merge these into one mega belt. The big mega belt. The all-new mega belt at McDonald's. Bring it over here, bring it down here, and then we're loaded into the machine. And now we're making underground belts fully automated. Fantastic. Now I don't have to spend all of my regular pipes to make underground pipes. I just have both. It's awesome. Alright, now let's go ahead and throw our productivity modules in the machines because I keep fucking forgetting to do that. Alright, next thing we need to automate now that we've done that. We already have pumps automated, don't need to worry about that. We get none of this because trains don't matter. We don't need a car, we don't need a tank. We need yellow chests. We don't need these red chests. Those are just fucking stupid. I don't know why I want that. Next, let's go ahead and do those. So, green, red, steel chests. This is why we've been saving steel chests on the line for so long. And I believe we need steel chests after this too. So let me go ahead and double check that real quick and make sure that we have logistics network queued up. Where is that logistics network? Right here. Logistics system. And it's going to need this blue chest, which does need steel. So, steel is something that we're going to need for that. So we're not going to end our steel chest belt. We're going to keep it around, but we are going to use some steel chests right here. So, steel chest, there you are. You thought you could hide from me? No. No. No, you cannot. You can't possibly hide from me. Steel chest, how silly. Incompetent. Next, we'll go ahead and bring those out and down and about and over and to the side and up and down and left and right. I'll go ahead and put that there, and then we just need to stick all of these into a goddamn chest all together. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and bring everything up in here, and it'll all be good. So, we need to throw down a goddamn inserter, one of them goddamn things, and we only need a couple of these. We really only need like one chest full, because we really don't use that many of them, and you know, in the grand scheme of things, we only need one chest full. So, next we need green and red. Let's go ahead and bring our green and red right on over. Alright, we got our red right there. That's what I like to see. Red Rover, bring that red shit right on over. Get our green here, bring the green goblin right on over. And next we're gonna go ahead and split that shit. Split that shit. Boom. Bam. And then we're gonna go ahead and stick these right onto their own belt together. Ooh, look at you. You look so good together. It's Christmas time because we got green and red. Go ahead and bring these items right on up here. Then we'll go ahead and put them right onto the same machine. And now we are making the things. Ding, 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 ding. We have a wiener. Next, we need to go ahead and automate roboports because we are going to need those. And those need a lot of red circuits. Oh, those need a lot of fucking resources. Holy shit. But we can go ahead and do it. So let's go ahead and make everything out of the way real quick. By going over really far with all these underground belts, let's bring everything up to at least here, I'd say. I think that's a good amount. Make sure it's past this radar and all these random electric poles that we have everywhere. I wouldn't say they're random, it's the grid. The grid does provide life to the factory. The grid is love, the grid is life. We are missing an underground belt because it's a liquid right there. It's not needing an underground belt, it needs an underground pipe. This makes perfect sense. But this does not. Why is there no underground connection right here? Because I'm a silly Billy. That would be why. A silly Billy. Bring everything else across like this, and then we need an underground pipe for this. Walter. 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 What are you doing, Walter? There we go. Next we bring our belt over. Fantastic. And we have this wall. We're going to go ahead and make the wall 10 feet higher. Now we'll go ahead and keep bringing it across, like so. Eliminate the trees and bring it over. Alright. Now that that's done, the next thing we need to do is double check our map here. So, we're running out of space to go this way, so we're going to have to start going backwards probably. So the thing that we need to check for is what would be the best opportunity for us to do that. We're going to have to hook around. If we go north, we're going to run into our, you know, our refinery system over here, which is a whole megalopolis of shit going on, and I really don't want to interfere with that or have to go around it, especially all of this monstrosity right here. That would be a mess. Instead, we could probably go south here. We would just have to dodge the millions of machines that we have over here, which means that we would be putting a cap on how many machines we can put down for all of these, because we can only go down so far south. This is a conundrum. If we go straight down and then bring our machine sideways, then we have the issue of running into the water. That is an issue. We could go straight up and then have the issue of running into biters. So I think we'll go ahead and take our chances with the biters and probably go straight up, which will cause issues in the future. However, this will give us infinite expansion distance, and we can always just do our laser wall expansion like we did many times in the past, which is going to be a lot of streams of eliminating, destroying, and annihilating biters. Who doesn't love total biter annihilation? We'll go ahead and do that, I guess, in the future. So we have a plan for the future. We're going to turn up. We're going to turn up. And let's see, we're going to automate roboports, which need a shit ton of resources. Oh my god. My resources. Let's go ahead and get one belt for the first thing. Another belt for the other things. And then, I don't know, just make a lot of space here. We're going to need some space. Roboports. Roboport. Export Roboport onto a belt, because we are going to be making better roboports in the future using these roboports. We need at least 2 items, at least 2 belts. We're going to need inserter, and we're going to need long inserter. Long. So the thing that we need most of is all 3. All 3 of them need a lot of things. So red circuits are going to dry up the most often, if I had to imagine. So in order to best counteract that, I assume we want to make the red go on the long-handed inserter, and then everything else get merged for the green inserter. I think that would be the best thing to do, but it still kind of sucks that we're going to have a lower input for one of these when they all need the same amount. Steel and gears. So let's go ahead and get our steel and gears and put those into the same thing, so we don't need any of this other stuff. And steel and gears are way near the top, so everything else can get right the hell out of the way. And look at that, ladies and gentlemen, we have our steel and we have our gears right there. Alright, Metal Gear. Let's go ahead and bring these right on over. I think I just put Metal Gears right on this stick line, which would be terrible for business. Bring those over and bring over our red circuits right there. Good, good. Alright, let's split. And that is splitted, yeah. Now these go underground. Ah, this gear goes on the belt. This goes on the belt, and then we bring our newfound belt full of shit right on down here. Perfectly lines up. What's not to love about that? Now we go ahead and throw our productivity modules in there, because these consume so many fucking resources. Alright. That is ready for business, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we're going to go ahead and move on to the next thing, which is not going to be lamps. We don't need those. We don't need any of this mess. We don't need any of this mess. Actually, we already automated everything we need here. And then the next thing is going to be on this page, solar panels. Yes, we could automate solar panels. Do we really need to, though? Do we really need to automate solar panels? How many solar panels do I currently hold? A fucking lot. And do we actually need more? Probably not. We could automate. Let's go ahead and automate them, just to be on the safe side. We'll automate them. It'll consume a lot of resources in the factory, but we can manage the amount of resources it consumes, so that shouldn't be a problem. We can cut it off or enable it as much as needed. So roboports are going to be added to our bus here, so the main bus will get larger. Let's go ahead and make sure everything gets brought forward again, like so. Do 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 do. Building a factory all the way up to the tippity top. Next, we're gonna go ahead and get all of our pipes set up. So we're gonna need some pumps. Let's go ahead and get these pumps right here. Pump, pump, pump. And then we're going to go ahead and pump, 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 pump. Alright, that's done. Next, the thing we're automating is solar panels. So we need our green circuits, and a fucking lot of them. So all of this goes underground. Green circuits. Alright, that's done. Next we need steel and plates. Steel, copper plate, steel, and copper plate, steel, 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 copper plate. There's copper plate. Now we need steel. Steel is there, done. Alright, all of this other stuff can go right underground where it's out of the way and we don't have to look at it. Goodbye. Farewell. Da 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 da. Next, this is going to be split. And this is going to be split. And the copper is also going to be split. Fun fact, it will be split. Next, all of this is going to go underground to continue the bus even further. Now, blue regular solar panels, we need green, a lot of green. We're gonna need a lot of green. So, green is done. Now we need the copper and steel to be put onto a belt together. So, let's load these items onto a belt together, like so. How do I do this without losing my sanity? The copper and the steel need to be loaded onto a belt that goes like this. It goes like this. There we go. Now we have our steel and our copper loaded up on a belt. Now we take our steel and our copper, we bring it down to here. Next we need our inserters. So, you know, long-handed inserter and not so long-handed inserter. And this fucking machine is in the way and I don't have a long enough belt right there. So the next thing that we're gonna do is place our solar panels right there. Now we need productivity modules put into the machine, which I keep forgetting to put in. So let's get our productivity modules put in the machine. There we go, maximum productivity. Next we'll need to export these onto a belt, which then gets automated into the better solar panels because these are just the shitty solar panels. So we're gonna go ahead and put those up and merge them into the thing, and then we're gonna go ahead and check the next thing that we need to automate, which is probably gonna be the next advanced solar panel, which needs 1,000 of the previous solar panel into one solar panel. So that's gonna be 1,000 times better. If we can go ahead and get that automated, that'll be fantastic for the long-term survival of this, you know, factory. Now we need to move this over, and it's going to need a lot of these. Quite a lot. So this should be good right here because we don't need solar panels for anything else, just this as far as I know. And if we do need solar panels, we'll just go ahead and struggle with the handcrafting of it. Or I could go ahead and put down at least a long-handed inserter and a chest. I think that's fine. And the next thing we're going to do is throw down the automation machine right here that we're looking to get set up. And we'll go ahead and put in our 1,000 solar panels in here. We need green circuits and steel still. So green circuits and steel are going to be taken from right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Stealing the steel right there. Let's go ahead and split that. Split these. Make these go underground. Make these go underground. And then we're going to put these onto a belt. Make this go underground. Like so. And then we're going to bring our steel over, down, and onto the belt, like so. So, now we have steel, we have circuits, we have solar panels, which means that these green solar panels are now completely done. That's awesome. We love to see it. We love to see it. Next thing we need to do is gonna be Accumulators. So we need a lot of accumulators. Let's go ahead and throw all of these green solar panels into a box, because we're not going to do anything more than that. Accumulators need batteries. I don't think we ever automated batteries yet, because batteries, I believe, needed copper. Yep, would you look at that? Batteries need copper. So, let's double check that I did not already automate batteries, and we're going to go ahead and automate that. If they are not automated, I see ammo, I see sulfur. So if the sulfuric acid is right here, and that's needed for batteries, and that definitely means we did not automate batteries yet. So let's go ahead and go all the way down the line here. We did a lot of things already today, and we're not even halfway through the stream. So we could do a lot more, like batteries, plates, and sulfuric acid. So let's go ahead and get plates, which are right here. First, let's move everything out of the fucking way, because there's so much shit right here. And it is in the goddamn way, like, really in the way. So this is roboports. We need roboports. We need all of our junk up in our trunk. All of my junk up in my trunk. Bring it over. My milkshake brings all of the boys to the yard. And... excellent. There we go. This. Water. And the top belt is the final one. Now we can go ahead and get the things that we need for our batteries. I mean, we need to do batteries in order to do accumulators. So, sulfuric acid should be... I didn't put sulfuric acid on the line. Why did I not do that? What kind of silly motherfucker am I? We need to bring sulfuric acid into the major belt here. I can't believe I did not do that already. So we're going to have to pump it all the fucking way over here. So that's going to be a lot of underground nonsense that we have to do now. So, underground pipe leading all the way over here. Alright, now that we have our underground pipe leading all the way over here, let's get a pump, which we don't really have room for. Isn't that just fucking shit? Alright. Put that there. This is fucking stupid. I don't know what I'm fucking doing. Alright, just connect this. Just fucking connect that fucking thing. Alright, sure, yeah, alright, we'll go with that. We'll go with that. Alright, so we have our sulfuric acid. It's not very pretty, though. But we need the sulfuric acid brought over here, and that's pretty much how it's gonna work. So, sulfuric acid is finally on the line now. Didn't we need that for something else? I can't remember. Yeah, we're gonna need it for a couple of things in the future. But not... actually, maybe not many things. Probably just these blue circuits, if I had to guess, because it doesn't seem like it's needed for anything else. Do we need it for anything in here? I don't think so. We don't need it for crafting these transmissions. We don't need it for these assembly machines. We definitely don't need it for this. This needs lubricant, not sulfuric acid. And the roboports definitely don't need it. So none of this stuff should need that. Yeah, none of this stuff needs it. So that's good to know. So we'll be safe from needing sulfuric acid for anything at all, really. Great. So, don't have to worry about that at all. None of this needs it. That doesn't need it. And we can go ahead and get started on making our batteries, and this should be the only thing, besides blue circuits, that needs sulfuric acid. So, batteries. Let's go ahead and set up batteries right here. Right here, my good man. We need batteries for a couple of things, I believe, so let's go ahead and select batteries. Where the hell are these things? I bet they are not made in this. Yes, they are made in a chem plant, not a machine, so we'll go ahead and get the chem plant ready. And we'll bring this a little bit lower because I just changed my mind. Now we need batteries. So batteries, the only liquid that they need is sulfuric acid, which means we can go ahead and put these all right next to each other because they don't have a bunch of other annoying components that make this annoying to do. So, batteries, let's right click and then drag it down with left click, and then that'll be done, and then we move all these fucking trees in the way because they're in the fucking way. Get them out of the way, get them out of the way. And then we'll go ahead and export our wonderful batteries. Yes, battery, assault, and battery. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and expand the grid. I only have 25 of these bowls left. I'm running out. I'm running out. If only we automated these. Oh, wait a minute. We did, didn't we? Where are my substations? Oh, we have over 100. Fantastic. Now we're totally set. We can make the grid much better. Let's go ahead and do that, actually, because we are running out of grid, and I don't know why that is. We should have more grid here. We should have more grid already. But here I go, hitting the griddy again. Let's go ahead and do all that. Excellent. And then connect to this, and then bring it up. Up. Uppies. And then bring it over and around and down. Now we get down on it. And then we fill in this weird gap right here in the middle of the grid. And that's filled in, and now we can fill this in right here. And I think right when we reach this point, we're going to turn the entire bus north. And then once we're going north, nothing will be in the way. We'll just have biters and biters and biters. Now, do I want my machines to go on the left side or the right side of the bus? And I think the answer is the right side of the bus. But that could cause issues. We will definitely have to expand in the future when we want to put down a lot of machines and make them super long lines, but that's fine, I think. I think we can worry about that later. For now, let's focus on getting our stuff automated so we can get to that point. So iron, copper, and sulfuric acid. So our iron and copper is going to be put on the same belt, so we don't need anything else except for plates and plates. So let's go ahead and get our plates and plates, and we'll throw ahead everything else underground like so. And there's our first set of plates right there. There's the copper plates. They look kind of weird because of the shadows and stuff. So next up is going to be our iron plates, which are all the way right next to the top right there. Fantastic. Throw the water underground, throw this underground, throw this underground. And we'll go ahead and get our copper plates busted out right here. Get our iron plates busted out right here. Busted. And then we'll throw these underground, we'll throw this underground, and then we'll go ahead and get a belt that doesn't do anything because I am mistaken. We need to go ahead and get a belt that goes like this. There we go, and then bring this down and around onto that belt, and then bring this onto this belt, and then bring this all the way down. Except don't bring it that close because you need an inserter, you silly goose, to put all of these things into these things. And we're going to need productivity modules right up the wazoo because these will take a lot of resources if you don't put productivity modules in them. There we go, that's good. Same goes for this thing right here. That's going to use us a lot of solar panels, and solar panels use a lot of resources. So that's done. Let's go ahead and bring this around. Put this underground so we can stick a underground belt connected to it since we need sulfuric acid for other things in the future. Go ahead and bring down this pipe right here and bring it all the way down to there exactly. And we're also going to need all of our inserters to go right betwixt the pipes. Excellent. There we go. Now that we have all of this set up, the battery machines right here are going to be making batteries like crazy. We're also going to need to connect these pipes that I just put down, and I realized just now that I put all of these pipes one block too close, which means we need to actually tear all of them up and then put them back down, and then we can connect them properly because they need to be spaced out by one for the underground pipes, if you catch my drift here. That being literally that we have to move them away so we can do this. Because if they're one block too close, you can't do this. You can't do this. Oh, and we're out of pipe to ground, aka the underground pipe. Good thing I just made 2,400 more of them. Thank goodness we automated that. That is already coming in handy. And hopefully I never need any more underground pipes, but we probably will because I use way too many resources in this game for everything. So this, getting done a lot faster and a lot more effectively, is going to be wonderful for our resource economy here. This will ensure that we make plenty of laser turrets down the line because batteries are an essential component for that item, but also all of our power generation and our power storage. We need batteries for the generators, the accumulators. We need them for the power accumulators, the electric energy accumulators that accumulate power and store it for use at night when our solar panels are off. So, this will be a wonderful addition to the factory. And then, I think, to be on the safe side, the next thing we should automate should be laser turrets, assuming we have everything ready. Yes. Yes, let's do that now, since we're going to need to expand soon. Sooner rather than later. Since we're gonna have to point our machines north, and then we're gonna have to go this way and this way with them. So all of this southern expansion wasn't that necessary, I guess. Alright, let's go ahead and pipe all of our good batteries north. Fantastic. We need to connect it to this right here. And let's also go ahead and get these machines to side load for maximum efficiency, maximum use of the belt. Now, where are laser turrets? Laser turrets need battery, steel, and green. Battery, steel, 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 green. Let's get that ready. So, battery, steel, and green. Battery. Split. Steel. And green. Where is my green? Right there. There is the green. Und there is the green. Green done. Now steel. We have battery, green, and there is steel right there. At least I believe so. Go ahead and split that off now, and then go ahead and make this go underground, and now we can bring down our steel, we can bring down our green, and that will be everything ready for use. So bring this down, bring it in, and now bring it all the way. No, it's all wrong, oh, it's ruined. We had to bring this over by 1, actually, because I made an oopsie in my calculations. There we go, that should be perfect. Now we bring this over. And then we have our batteries. So with the batteries and everything else in place, we can go ahead and automate laser turrets, which is wonderful because we don't need anything else for defense once we have laser turrets established. So laser turrets, let's go ahead and get those ready. Let's make sure we throw some productivity modules into these machines because we are definitely going to want that. And we're going to need some chests as well to make sure that we store all of these, as many as we can, because we are going to use a lot of them in the future to establish our domain and protect it well into the future. There we go. Now we have our inserters doing the things. We are making these bad boys and using less resources making them, which means we can make more. Many, many more. The only factor that changes is time. Time. Now, the next thing we need to automate, now that we have done that, we have batteries, we have circuits, we have all the goodies and gumdrops. Next, we will do our accumulators. We need plates and batteries. Oh, that's so simple. Isn't that nice to just have a simple recipe for once? We just need 2 things and not a million super complicated things. We can stick this on a belt together, and then that is already done. Like so. It doesn't require literally 1 thing, but 2 things is pretty simple for this late in the game. And so let's go ahead and get our iron, I believe it said, for these accumulators. Yes, iron plates! Iron plates, we need to automate those. So let's go ahead and make sure that we have iron plates going right out there. Go ahead and split that, and now we load our iron plates onto this side of the belt. So, since we're loading our iron plates onto this side of the belt, we can go ahead and just drag it up and drag it in. And now that's done, which means we can go ahead and automate our accumulators. Yes, excellent. Our accumulators are automated. Next, let's go ahead and throw our productivity modules in there so we can sound less. And my nose is so fucking itchy right now. It's driving me absolutely insane. I don't know why my nose gets itchy. And I don't know why I get tired during the streams, but here we are. So, we're gonna go ahead and throw all of the goodies in the gumdrop. Accumulate everything onto one big belt. And then we're gonna go ahead and throw everything into the next machine, which is probably going to be accumulators, but green. And the green accumulators are basically like accumulators, except way better. So let's make green accumulators, which need green circuits and iron plates. Well, we have iron plates right here. We can go ahead and use those. And it's fine splitting off of this because it's basically making the same thing, so I don't mind doing that. So let's bring this down. Let's have a long-handed inserter and then a regular oregano. Arugula. Right there, right there, right there. We need a green. Now I need green circuits and iron plates. So don't forget the green circuits and the iron plates. Mortis torches, brother. Green circuits and iron plates. Green circuits and iron plates. Accumulate them on the same panel. Bring them down and bring them to the side and side load them onto the panel. Let's make sure that doesn't consume too many by putting efficiency productivity modules. Well, efficiency modules are a totally different thing, but productivity modules, put those in there. And now that should be good. So with that done, let's go ahead and stick those in a box because we don't need them for anything else. And we can use them automatically for power. So with that done, next thing we should probably automate is going to be electric mining drills. I don't think we even need to do that. We have electric, well, do we need to automate them? We may need to automate them anyways, because while we are producing enough of our various resources here, and they are filled with all of the things that we could possibly need, we may need to expand it in the future when we get robots and things like that that will make this much more fast and efficient. So it might be a good idea to automate electric miners. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll automate them. We'll automate them. Let's just do it. So those only need a couple of things. Green circuits, iron gears, and iron plates. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's bring everything over first. Make sure we have all of our wonderful line materials here. We need green circuits. Where was it? Right here. Green circuits, iron gears, and iron plates. 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 Iron plates. So, we need green circuits, which are right here. I did not split these. Why did I not split these? Because I am a silly Billy. Green circuits. Green circuits, iron gears, and iron plates. Alright, green circuits, iron gears, and iron plates. Let's go ahead and do that. We have iron plates, we have iron gears, which are right here. Do not move the mouse at all, I swear to God. Alright, so we have iron gears, and then we have iron plates, which are going to be right here. We have iron gears, iron plates, and green circuits. So now that we have all three of those, we can automate our electric mining drills, which can go right here. We're just going to stick them in a box so they can just stay underground, out of the way. Who gives a damn? Iron mining drill. I'm a mining drill. And I'm mining too. I'm mining till it's all gone. I'm a mining drill. And I'm mining till I get all of these things automated out of here. I'm a mining drill. I need an iron gear wheel. And I will keep mine until it's all automated in here. Iron gear wheel, iron plates. These need to go on the same section. Iron gears, iron plates. Put those together and what do you get? Nothing. Iron gears and iron plates. Green circuits. Do we need a lot of those? We don't need a lot of those. Yes, we don't. We actually should not put those together. So the iron plates should actually go on their own belts, and then the iron gears should go on a belt with the green stuff. So the green stuff is going to be loaded on the other side of the belt. If you can believe that. Go ahead and bring our green stuff over to the other side of the belt. Bring this around and load it on there. Bring this down, bring this over, bring this over. And then we're going to go ahead and put this Gorsku. We're going to bring our iron plates all the way down. All the way down, boy. Iron plates are going to be loaded to the long-handed inserter, which is going to load plates into here, which is going to have productivity modules like so. Now that has productivity modules, why is this inserter not dropping its load? What is wrong? Ah, it's backwards. That would be why. There we go. That's much better. Now it's making the thing. It's making the thing. Look at the thing. Oh my god, it was breaking. My nose is itchy. Alright, let's go ahead and grab a couple of those just because we already have over 10. Next thing we need to do, we don't need offshore pumps. We really don't need pump jacks. Yeah, we just don't need pump jacks, so we're going to go ahead and just ignore that. Electric furnaces. Now, these are important because we need to have electric furnaces in order to smelt anything, and electric furnaces consume a lot of shit to make, so let's go ahead and get our stone bricks and our steel plates and our advanced circuits and go ahead and automate those. So the first thing that we're going to do, in order to do this, yes, we still have a little bit of space left in order to automate one last thing, and I believe this furnace, the electric furnace, is going to be the last thing that we can automate, which is going to be a little scary if you think about it, but I think we'll survive. I think we can survive if we can make our resources stretch. Why? Why are you not lined up appropriately? Was ist das? Was ist das? Was ist das? These cannot go through because these items are in the way right here. Oh no, it's all fudged. It's fudged up, man. It's all fudged up, man. These items need to be loaded like that. Now that's working appropriately. Alright, wonderful. We are already having a massive shortage of green circuits, and that's because green circuits are used for so many things, and you can only make so many at a time when you have one machine making them. Literally, we have just one machine making them. That is just ludicrous. The fact that they even made it this far down our massive line of machines here is pretty amazing in itself. So we'll just leave it alone for now. Like I said before in other streams, we're going to worry about bringing things over once we have a much larger factory. Then we'll go ahead and make way more machines. We'll do like a whole stream of just adding machines and productivity modules into everything. For now, bring everything over to make sure we have everything ready for this next last item, and then we need to start bending north. So, electric furnaces. I believe we need electric furnaces for one of our sciences. We're doing a science right now. We automated all of that, we automated all of this, and we need to automate, yes, oh, would you look at that, electric furnaces, and we need productivity modules too. Oh, goody gumdrops, isn't that a fucking pain in the ass? Alright, productivity modules and electric furnaces. let's go ahead and automate those. So, we need productivity modules, which are made with green and red. Christmas time. They're made with Christmas. They are made out of Christmas. So, let's go ahead and stick the Christmas right here. Merry Christmas, and then we're gonna go ahead and get the other thing, which was the fucking... Okay, so those need 3 things, and that's gonna be a lot more annoying, so that means we're gonna need more space right here. And I really did not want to consume this much space, but I guess we're gonna consume this much space. So let's go ahead and pick all the shit up right there. We're gonna go ahead and put all our shit on one belt. Right, yeah, right. Yeah, so, oh, yeah, we'll go, we're gonna go ahead and go right north, and then we're gonna go ahead and merge that onto a belt. Actually, no, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna stick it right in here, fucking just right there. Right, yeah, right, yeah. Next, we're gonna go ahead and throw all of our productivity modules in there. Good, good. We need Christmas time. Let's go ahead and get our Christmas time already. Randy dandy, oh, heave a gold, heave away, where hey, roll and go. Yeah, 'cause I'm bored on the tail, the short. You need redstone steel. Redstone steel. Redstone steel. Let's get the red, let's get the stone, and let's get the steel, and let's do this thing. So, we got our stone, we got our steel, let's go ahead and get our red. Right there, there's the red, and there's the green, and we got all that shit right there. So let's go ahead and get that ready. Split it up. I'm gonna have to go ahead and split that up, because that's gonna be a lot of resource right there. So, we got our productivity. Productivity. Load it up on that thing. We got that productivity. We're gonna load it up on that thing. Productivity. Productivity. That's why we needed the productivities to go on a belt, is because they're going to be used literally for one of our sciences that we need to automate. Yes, this one. So we need rails and productivity. Oh my goodness, that's a lot to have for just a science, but we're going to go ahead and do that anyway. So let's go ahead and get the next thing, which is the electric furnaces, which is the painful one, because it needs so many items. Oh, it needs 3 things, which is going to need this, and this at the very least. And then we're going to have to stick all that into a machine, and then that machine's going to have to shit them out one by one. Ain't that just a fucking coinkydink? Electric furnaces. Furnaces. What? Next, we're going to go ahead and throw all of the items in there. So let's merge this, get full saturation on the belt. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna go ahead and merge this, get it on saturation, and then get that bucket saturation in the nation. Oh wow. So we need red, steel, and stone. Red, steel, stone. Red, steel, stone. We need way more stone and steel than we do red. So the red will go on the red belt, and the stone and steel will go on the red belt. So the stone and steel is going to go on the red. The red is going to go to red. Oh baby, the stone, the red, and the and the stone, the stone, the stall. Is the stoop, and the Macarena, my Sharona. Steel, stone, right there, all loaded up and ready to go. So now that we have all of that done, this is gonna make the steel, the stone, and the steel, and the red, and the green, and all the things, and the Christmas is all ready to go. So we have all of that automated. Next thing that we need to do is rotate. We need to get rotated. So in order to get rotated, first we need to make all of our stuff go underground. And then we need to rotate it. So you... Oh, this is awful. This is just the fucking worst. This is gonna... Or we need everything to be lined up first. So everything will line up right here. Just so we can get an idea of what the hell we're looking at here. We got a lot of stuff. That's a liquid. The liquids are probably going to be a little bit more annoying. Why are you not going underground? Underground. This. This is not connected. This. This. And our liquids we left over here. I dropped my liquids. Right there, right there. Let's go ahead and throw down a pump. We're gonna need some pumps for sure for the liquids. So pump. Pump. Donald pump. And we're missing something. I'm missing something. Pump. That's backwards. Pump. Alright, now all of these need to rotate up. So in order for these items to rotate up, we're gonna have to do the most hellish, disgusting, fucking looking shit you've ever seen. Maybe ever. So, if you thought this mess of ores was horrifying, baby, you ain't seen nothing yet. So, let's get our pipes. And yes, this is literally what we're gonna have to do with all of these. All of these are gonna have to do a horrifying L shape that gets progressively longer with each item that we've automated so far. So all of these are getting rotated and going north. Every single one is going north, because if we go south, there's more water in the way, so north is the only direction that we really should go. So we're going to go north with all of these to keep everything a little bit more organized, and then we can start building our next set of machines. But we also need to go out and exterminate way more alien bug things. So all of the biters and spitters and worms and all of their spawners and everything like that is also going to have to be found and exterminated in a mass annihilation campaign. And it's going to be a lot of them, which is a good reason to have our laser turrets fully automated and ready to go by the time we get to that. So let's go ahead and bring the liquids over as well, bring our liquids over as well, bring our liquids over as well, right up to about there. And then this is an underground belt right here. Yeah, this can go... No, leave that above ground. As much as it can be anyways. And then all of this stuff right here is going on a very long trip around a corner. This is a very ambitious endeavor to rotate around a corner. I'm not very good at roasting games. I'm not very good at racing games, but even still, this has to be the hardest corner I've ever taken in my life right here. All of these materials have to get put around this corner, or else we can't really expand the factory much more unless we want to go through this mess, and that looks horrifying to have to deal with, so we're not gonna deal with that. Just gonna go north. So let's go ahead and get all of our barrels and our grenades and our ammo and our rails and all of that stuff. And we'll go ahead and make it go north, so that way it's not in the way, it's not a problem. And we don't have to deal with any issues that arise from such a conundrum. We'll go ahead and add more machines later as well, because it looks like we're very dry on our advanced supply, if you know what I mean. Literally circuits and shit like that. And there's also other stuff, these roboports, which consume a lot of circuits, and then the things that also consume circuits are also low. All of the things are low because the circuits are low. We really need a lot more circuits, but as long as we're making the things, I think the goal is to first automate everything, and then after that make sure that we're producing enough of those things once automated that it's not a short supply of anything. So we'll just like first automate, then expand on the automation to make sure that everything is totally saturated, totally satisfied, and we have an overabundance of everything. Man, who knew talking fast for 2 hours straight would just completely dry out my fucking throat. I am just out of voice now. It is running away very rapidly. Let's bring this underground right here, and then we need to Burrotate, and we should probably add pump. That'd probably be a good idea right there. And we should probably add some pumps right here as well, just to be on the safe side, I'd imagine. And yeah, same thing right here. We need some pumps. We need some pumps. We need pumps everywhere. This... Let's replicate this symmetrically. And yeah, I'm fine with this extra pipe right here, because this has to go way longer than these other pipes. Perfect. Alright, that's good. Now, the other thing we need to do is bring this thing up, and then these other belts right here. These need to go up as well. How many belts do we have left? 7,000. Okay, good. And we probably have an entire chest full of belts as well, so I don't think we need to worry about that. So that'll be good. What the hell is this on this belt? Oh, that's right. That's furnaces. I thought that was like grenades. I was like, I thought those were in the middle. They are in the middle. Don't worry about that. So now we have this haunting corner right here. Just absolutely horrifying to look at. But now we don't have to go through all of this mess of water here and have the most funky-licious factory trying to go over a massive freaking just ocean. That would be terrible. And then there's more ocean right there. Yeah, I'm glad we made the executive decision to not do that. And now we can focus on expanding north. So first, real quick, I want to double check these belts right here. These ones right here, these should be for all of the science and stuff that are going to be brought over, I believe. Let me double check, because I remember we set all of this stuff up in this wall, so we could bring a bunch of stuff all the way back over here. Yes, this is going to be for science, that's right. And there's 4 belts because there's 8 sciences. Well, no, 7 sciences. There's the different sciences are red, green, black, blue, purple, yellow, and then there's a white one as well that we haven't unlocked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 sciences. That's why there's 4 belts. We can only fit 2 sciences on 1 belt. So, you know. Every belt is going to have 2 sciences on it except for 1. And then, once we have all of these belts brought over as well, all of these are going to bring science back to the science lab so we can research stuff. Because we still need to research a couple of things before we can get our robots. And then we probably want to research a couple things to make them more efficient. So, yeah, especially like the requester chests, we really need those. Because literally the robots just won't move anything around as needed until we have requester chests built. And we also need to get the RoboPort Mark III. Like, right now we have the Mark 1 RoboPort, and, like, that's cool and all, but that's not gonna cut it. I need a massive, massive super factory of robots. Like, huge amounts, absurd amounts of robots, huge amounts of RoboPorts covering the entire map. And we're also already down to 6,000 belts, if that gives you an idea of how long this area is now. how far we have gone just with this factory that we have so far. I'm about to be down to 5,000 once I finally get all of this over here. That is a lot of belts to have used. And that's not even close to the ending of our belts as well. Alright, so here, right here is where we're going to rotate up. So, these belts are going to be going like that, which means that this belt needs to go like this, and then this belt needs to go like that, and then this belt is going to go like that. So, in order for these belts to go like this, we need to get rid of at least one of these accumulators. All of these are going to go underground. Actually, let me move them over by one. And the reason for that is I still want this wall here as a separator, so I don't mix up what belts are going to do what. Because these are the science belts, these are the non-science belts, and this is the science, and this is the science, and they're actually all science, and I lied to you, none of them are non-science belts right here. So, this needs to go above our solar panels and stuff. Let's get rid of all these trees here. We need a lot of solar panels and stuff. So let's get our explosives. Where are the cliff explosives? Yes, we have one, so I can get rid of these cliffs right here. And then I can continue the massive train here, the massive train chain of solar panels all the way across. Oh yeah. We actually just increased our solar panel supply a lot by doing that. Good, good. More power. More. Alright. Underground belts going there. And we have these underground belts going across here. Underground. What? Alright, accumulators are activated. It is officially nighttime. But we don't care. Night does not come for us. We are forever in the light. We are enlightened with our mega efficient factory successfully being rebuilt from the ground up. From the ashes we will build anew. A much more efficient society, a much greater society, one that stands above the test of time, untouchable, inconceivable to those below, and a new factory will emerge, triumphant, efficient, and wholly productive, and it will be grand. So, let's continue adding all of this stuff, and we will have successfully migrated north of this energy barrier. We have passed the barrier. Good. This was an important step to take. Now we can resume the factory north. So, all of these are science. I want to automate all of our items and then automate science last, because science is literally going to consume the most resources and be the least productive thing that we do, besides the fact that it's going to let us, research more stuff to be productive. Besides that, it's going to be less productive. We also have to get rid of just billions of fucking trees everywhere, so that kind of sucks, because, the trees are everywhere, and they take up a lot of space. All of that stuff. We're gonna have to expand all the way to the laser wall, so we're just gonna take this wall and go all the way up to the lasers, which are way up here. Keep going. Now that I'm actually walking up here, it seems like we'll actually have maybe enough space to build the rest of everything in the game that we need to automate, which would be fantastic if true. Then that would save us on another massive multi-hour excursion, multi-stream excursion of destroying biters for multiple streams, which would be great. Because that's just a lot of time to invest into that. So let's go ahead and get rid of all of these trees here. All these trees are in the way right now. And then we can focus on the next things we need to automate, because now we're getting into the really advanced stuff with all of the high-end... It's basically the end game once you get to the point where you can automate robot stuff. So robots are going to require a lot of resources. They're going to require very advanced resources, which means they're going to require a bunch of other basic resources and mid-tier resources to be made into even more annoying, complicated stuff, which means that we're not going to be producing a lot of it until we're producing a lot of the basic stuff and mid-tier stuff. Another thing I just noticed is our grid. There's a distinct lack of grid up here, so we are going to have to spend a while adding grid. And we need a landfill right here, unfortunately. I wanted to avoid using landfill as much as possible, and I think we succeeded. I'd imagine we succeeded pretty good so far by not using it, but we need some right here now in order to add the grid in. And I fucked it up still, so let's go ahead and get it again. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Give me more landfill. There it is. Fill, 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 fill. Landfill the fucking water. Now we put in our electric pole, continue the grid. It's wonderful. The life-giving, delicious, delicious grid of energy. Who doesn't love a good grid? Next we put this grid here. And then we hit the griddy, and then we grid it up, and we're gridding our teeth here. Just grit your teeth and it'll all be over soon. There we go. There we go. There we go. It's all connected. Excellent. And now we can go ahead and bring these items forward. So this area is too small to produce anything. I'm just going to keep that empty. And then we'll have all of our belts at least go up to here. This will be a good way to see what we are lowest on. Look at that. You can tell we're low on roboports and all the things that need these goddamn red circuits, which we are low on. And green circuits are probably low. Yep, look at that. Those are low. And everything else we should be plentiful on because it's all iron and stone and basic stuff like that, which we really just do not need to worry that much about because it's just not... Like, we maximize those. Those are not a problem, but the circuits are a problem because circuits, you just need so many. You need so many machines automating circuits and making more circuits and circuits and circuits and circuits and circuits. And then we have these yellow belts, which are awkwardly on one side, but I don't care at this point. I mean, like, it's been so long like that, it's basically a staple. And what I actually mean by that is I'm going to go fix it right now because it's bothering the hell out of me that that's the only thing that is one-sided. Now, where the hell are those yellow belts? Because I'm going to lose my goddamn mind. You think you can get away and be unlike anybody else? We're going to go ahead and fix you. We're going to put you in your goddamn place. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I see barrels. I see all this other stuff. These pollution machines, which are still destroying a lot of pollution. And so are these guys up here. Look at them go! Spinning! Plastic and engines and underground and pipes and explosives and lubricant and rocket fuel and sulfur. The hell are these belts? They are way far back here. Right here. There we go. There's the belts. Alright, that's what I like to see. So, these belts are loaded on one side. Because there's no good reason, actually. There is no good reason why these are loaded on one side. We're going to go ahead and fix that. So now this is going to go underground to here. Yes, and then this goes underground to here. And this goes underground to here. And this goes underground to here, and these belts literally had no reason to be loaded on one side. Literally nothing in the entire sequence here requires that they be loaded on one side of the belt. How silly. Now we can get rid of this. This does not need to be like that. You even do. Ah, yes, you're making the splitters. Excellent. Good, good. Oh my god, that's a lot of... We actually do need splitters. We're totally out. We were totally out of splitters right there. Now, the next thing we can do, now that we have a good refill and supplies, and we checked on everything and made sure it was all right and correct. Let's run back down our belts here. Where is the bus at? Oh yeah, it's all underground. I'm standing on it. And then it goes up and right here. Sweet. Let's go ahead and throw down some pumps. right here to make sure that we have plenty of liquids coming through. And I just realized that none of these pumps are going to be powered properly because there's no grids. We need grids. Ah. The grids are necessary. The grids give life. Connect the grids appropriately. Never forget the grid. The grid died for your sins. And next we'll make these go underground, and make these go underground, and then this can go above ground, like so. Excellent. Now we have all of the resources lined up right here to make the next tier of advanced civilization. Yes! So, let's go ahead and take a look at all the stuff that we need to make. So the last thing that we automated was right here, these electric furnaces. Yeah, those are pretty advanced. Those are getting to be pretty advanced, if you ask me. So, those were on this page right here, which means that we can now finally automate assembling machines, and then assembling machines 2s. And then we can automate all of these ores, refineries, and chemicals, plants, and all of these other things that we need to automate, and the pollutions modules, and all of these other modules, and all of these things. We need green gear plate. Green gear plate. Green gear plate. Green. Where is the green? Batman. Wait a minute. Where the hell are the green circuits? Right there. Green gear and plate. Green gear and plate. We need green, and we need gears, and we need plates. Now we get to adapt our entire lifestyle to accommodate a sideways society. Green, gear, and plate. Now, what do we need most of with those? We definitely need more iron plates than anything. So, the gear and the green are going to be thrown on the same belt together. This is going to go underground. This is going to go underground. This is going to go underground. Plate. Odd platinum. And then green and the gear. How? Kazoo. Alright, bring the gear onto one side of the belt like this. And then bring the gearine like that. And now that the gears and the green and the ooh and the I and the I and the re, all that is like so, we can put down our assembling machine. Excellent. And then we need the green inserters, the green exporter, and the green and the red, green show. Red, green show. We need automated machines, which we have just done, and now we need to also put in productivity modules so it uses less resources. There we go. So, we have produced one item on ground assembling machine 1. Excellent. Now that those are automated, those are going to be added to our bus. I dare say that is a good say. So assembling machine 1s are not used for anything except making assembling machine 2s. So I don't think we need assembling machine 1s put on the main bus. I think they can just stay where they are. And instead, let's go ahead and make these items right here. The assembling machine 2. We need green gear, steel, and green gear. Green and gear, which is right here. Green and gear is right here. Green and gear is right here. Green and gear is right here. And then we need steel. Steel and assembling machine 1 can be put on the same belt. So let's grab the steel, which is right here. Split it. Split it. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Steel machine. I grade the strength and certainty of steel. Bring this around. Connect it. No! It has been connected incorrectly. It needs to be connected correctly. Incorrect connections cause incorrect connectivity. It needs to be connected correctly for correct connectivity. Now we make the assembling machine 2. So the assembling machine 2 can go right here past the assembling machine 1. And we need at least 2 belts. We need 1, 2 spaces, and then another space for the inserters. So I'm going to put an inserter here, and then we're going to put an inserter here. And then we're going to go ahead and bring in these items. What of these do we need more of? We need many more gears in green. So that means we're going to make this go here, and then we're going to make the green and the gears go here, and here, and here, and here, and here, here. Now those are going to be loaded into here, and those are going to make here. And now that those are going to make here, here is going to export into here, here, here. Cheers. So, with that done, I have 600 of these left. I will not need to make more, I hope, until we have Automation 3 researched, which will need the SCADA. Let's go ahead and sideload these onto the belt, so it loads both sides, and then we can add this to the main belt, which means the main belt just got 10 feet taller. You know, I love making a factory. It consumes so many resources, but it's so necessary. We have so many items here on the belt. You know, no other nation in the world could ever make this many resources as our factory right here. We produce so much, and yet we get so little. So many biters right on the edge there, right on the edge of our territory. Always trying to get in, the biters. They're always trying to tear us up. They're always ruining us. They're getting us out there, you know, the biters, so that's why we put in the laser turrets. We have the laser turrets everywhere. Underground pipe, right after I put down a pump. Pumping. I'm pumping things. Pumping. Pump. Pumping. Pumping. Bring the bricks up. Those did not go underneath anything else. Neither did these right here. That is good. Are stone bricks? I don't think stone bricks are needed for anything else, are they? I may not actually need those anymore, but we'll keep them because I don't feel like looking to check everything to see if we actually do need them or not. Iron plates, those can go through. We're gonna go ahead and have, what are these, walls? We're gonna have walls come straight on through. And then the next thing that we need is gonna be sticks. We're gonna have sticks come right on through. And then the next thing that we're gonna have coming down the pitch is gonna be iron gears. And then right behind iron gears we have yellow transporter belt, and then followed by red transporter belt. And then of course after that we have red underground transporter belts, which of course are followed by steel. Steel followed by steel chest. Steel chest followed. These are all causing issues and dilemmas, actually, now that I think about it, because of this dilemma right here. This is a dilemma. This is a dilemma right here. I cannot have it facing the
It's the same direction right there, or else it gets in the way. It cannot be in the way right there. So we will put everything right there, facing the correct direction. There we go. Copper. Explosives. Pipe. Plastic. Barrel. Grenade. Rail. Ammo. Copper. Inserter. All of those things are now connected appropriately to our big fancy belt. Let's go ahead and finish the last few things there, and 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 this thing is not connected to something. Why is this not connected to something? You go there. Oh, and then you never got a second underground thing right there. Okay, so now all of these things are not like the others. All of these things are red. So let's go ahead and double check that our machines are here. Yes, good, good. Ooh, good. Next we need to do oil refinery. Oh my god, that needs 5 different items? How do you even do that? We need 3 belts? That is gonna be insane. How? Wait, can you not even craft this in this machine? I don't even think we can craft this in the blue machine, can we? Oh no, we totally can. It's just gonna be a complete pain in the ass. Alright, let's go ahead and get this started then. Alright. Oil refinery. Yeah, that's right. I'm an oil refinery. What do we need the most of? Which of these items? We need steel in plenty. So steel, I have an idea for how we will do this. First, the steel. This is going to be the odd egg in the bunch. So steel, which is the awkward one here. I'm going to run that this way. Now I know what you're thinking. Good God. He's gone mad. Correct. But very correct. We need to go ahead and take this item, steel, and make sure that it connects appropriately right here. Because the reason I need to run it this way is we need 2 belts holding 4 items going this way. We need this, and we need this, and then we're gonna need this, and then we can export the thing that we need to export, which is this, right? Right? You follow me somewhere? So, with this all set up, we need to do another one. Another one. Except we can't really do that because, you know, we have a limited supply here that we need to make do with. Country boys make do. Go ahead and just copy that, paste it there. And now we have like a sort of template for what we want to do. We're not going to worry too much about getting literally everything set up for this for like a massive chain of them because we really don't need to do that. Actually, we don't even probably need to do 2. We can just do 1 machine. I don't think we need oil refineries for anything crazy here. We can literally just stick these in a box as well, so that'll work. Oh, why am I out of steel chests? I need a steel chest, please. I need a steel chest. Can I please have a steel chest? Can I please get a steel chest, please? Please, can I still get chest, steel, chest, chest, steel, chest, steel, steel, chest, chest, steel, chest, 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 cheese, chest, cheese, chest, 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 steel, Actually, let's get the yellow chest. We could start using the yellow chest instead. Heebity beeby, heebity beeby, heebity beeby. Where are the yellow chests? Good God, man. Where have you put the yellow chests? They don't seem to be anywhere. Ooh. Les pellets. Ooh. Mon ami. Oh, oh, oh. Omelette du fromage. Where can I get the steel? You know what? I think I automated yellow fucking shitters, right? Didn't I automate those yellow shitters? You know what? I think I automated them. I think I automated. Did I not automate yellow fucking chests? Storage chest recipe. Red, green, and steel chest. I totally did that. This stream, we did that. Where the hell are the yellow chests? We have yellow chests somewhere. How many times have I walked past them? Yellow chests. They should be right fucking here. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. Yellow storage chest. What the fuck? We have... I remember I automated those. I remember automating these. I literally made a machine and a chest, and I was like, this we need to automate. Did I really not automate these? I swear to God, I have a memory of a goldfish apparently, because I guess I didn't uh uh wah. I can't believe I don't have this automated already. Okay, well, let's go ahead and automate these, I guess. So we need steel chests, which are right here. You motherfucker. You sneaky, sneaky son of a bitch. Alright, we'll worry about that in a minute once we get all of this other crap put on here. So we need... Oil refineries are the things that we are trying to automate right now, which needs steel plate, iron gears, green, and pipes. So we need steel, iron. We need steer, and e-pipe. Steer, e-pipe, steer. What? Steer? Ah, yes, steer. Oh, stone brick. I totally forgot about stone brick. Stone brick. So we need steel done. So I need stone gears. 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 Stone gear. Stone and gears are gonna be thrown onto a belt right here. Stick these right on that belt right there. Oh yeah. Now we're talking. We're gonna throw these onto a belt just like that, and then the next thing that we're gonna do, we're gonna go ahead and get our e-pipes. So, if you're on the internet and you're trying to make an e-pipe, here's how you do it. First you get your pipes, and then you get your E, and then you pipe E. Then you're gonna take your pipe, and you're gonna take your E. You take a little bacon and you take a little beans, and then we got the bloody British down the town of New Orleans. E. Pipe. It's in the game. I'm gonna lose my fucking pipes. E. Pipe. It's in the game. Next. With all of these items together combined, the Powerpuff Girls are born. Using their also super steel. Zapier. There we go. Connect that. Yeah, stone gear. E-pipe. Stee. Oh mein Gott. Ja. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. My God. Next, yellow storage chest. We need Christmas and steel chests. Let's get Christmas. It's about to get Christmas in here. I swear to Christmas. Where? Yes. Crimbus? Rye. Rye. Star, 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 haha, star, star, cra. We take the star and the cra, the star cra, star cra, star cra, star cra, 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 star, 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 star cra, star cra, star cra, star cra, dog cra, dog cra, dog cra. Star cra. Exput putis put 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 putis excommunicated from the Catholic Church. You will take his place as my new side hoe. Excellent. Next, now that we have this item placed down, we will add our productivity modules into the machine. Excellent. We will acquire a new form of power unbefore seen by mere mortals. Yellow chests. Yes, the chests have a new yellow color to them. Excellent. All according to plan. Now, I will have my revenge on this bus. First, I will take everything and move it underground, like so. Next, we will automate more resources and research more things. And then we will exterminate all the biters on this planet. One by one. We will root them out and eliminate them entirely. There will not be one biter left to crawl on the surface. To mar the reflection of our passage. What is the capital of Assyria? What am I missing here? There it is. There it is. There it is. That's what I was missing right there. Right there. Right there. Put it right there. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. No. 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 Yo. Oh. I'm afraid the shield generator will be quite operational when your friends arrive. Oh. Why would I remove this? What kind of a silly Billy am I? What kind of silly Billy would do that? I am the silly Billy. Let us reconnect. Connecting. The Bluetooth device is now connected. Beep 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 boop. Connect. Connect. No, don't you do this to me. You how much I sacrificed for this company. Yes, excellent. Right there. Good show. Good show. Now, let us finish the work that we began. After all this time, it will be connected. Yes, better than ever before. Welcome to the Northern Woods. Where is my bussy? There it is. Good. All connected. Again. Oh, finally we brought everything back up to the top. Now that we have our yellow chest, we have our robo ports, we have all of this automated, we have all of this automated, we have all of these things, but next we can do the chemical plant. Yes, the chemical plant, of course. Of course. The chemical plant can be the last thing that we do this stream. Let's go ahead and get the chemical plant automated. So, let's get the chemical plant automated. We need 2 belts with 4 RE sources on them. So, I need 1 belt, 2 belts, and then a inserter. 2 inserters, actually. 1 inserter. Inserter. And then I need to take out of the chem plant the chem plants. And then I need to put the chem plants into the... why are you not helping me? Help me. You there with the face. Why is my green? There's no Christmas. Where's the Christmas? Wait a minute. It's distinct lack of green. Where is the green? A question as old as time. Where's the green? Where is the green? Oh, it's entirely dried up. A distinct lack of green. Good heavens. All of the green is being taken up entirely by other green-eating machines. Machines that need green. E. Alright, well, then we're going to go back right over here. We're going to go ahead and resume our chem plant production right here. So, what we need is to connect the items that we need, which is pipe green, green, pipe, and then we need chem plants, gear, steel. We need gear. Steel is right there. Gear is right there. Alright, so we need the gear to go here, my dear. And then we need the steel to go here, my dear. And then we need the pipe to go here, my dear. The pipes are calling. The pipes are calling. Alright. Now that we have this one is by flesh and faith, and it's the dead. This one is just gears and steel, and will be made to produce chemical plants. Alright, now that we have that, connect it and let the legend come back to life. Underground, in a town, in a West End town. Wow. Yeah. Oh. Yos. Yas. Yeah. Excellent. Connect the pumps. Pumping. Activated. Maximum pumping. Begin the pumping process. You know what just makes me want to lose my fucking marbles right now? It's the fact that this is not gonna fucking work. Because this electric pool decided to get in my fucking way. Which means I need to push all of this out by one. Which means everything that I just set up is a complete catastrophe and needs to be completely redone again. God damn it. This needs to be moved out. This needs to be moved out. This comes up here. This goes down here. This is good. This needs to be brought out here. Then we do the split again, and then we can split this so that this goes here. This goes like this, 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 that, and what's the other thing? I can't see it now. I can't see it. I had my goal in sight, and then, you know, just. I've got away. Sorry, I couldn't have been a better friend to you. Connect this item there, and then connect this item there. There. Now, oi. Tak точно. Да, команда. Я. Connect. Excellent. That's a problem. These need the underground caps. Alright, now the chemical plant. I am the chemical plant. Alright, that's gonna be the last thing that we caboose. That's gonna be the last thing we caboose for this cream. I hope you enjoyed this stream of Factorio. There will be more coming in the future. Be sure to follow and, you know, consider supporting the channel in other ways. Consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. You can follow the links down in the About section, as well as a full list of every game I've ever streamed on the channel before. You can also find a list of upcoming games and all the 3 games I'm currently streaming on a 3-day rotation, where I play the 3 games and then I rotate them to the next set of games to the same thing until we finish a game, and then we play the next game and get rid of the ones that we played before, and we might replay games. If you hit up the suggestion box, you can ask me to replay something or play something else or do something different on stream. You can do that over in the About section right below the stream right here on twitch.tv. And if you want, you can also join the Discord channel, as well as follow on the X Twitter, where I post sometimes, and sometimes I post alerts whenever I go live, which is every time I go live, and every time I go live is on Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Canada/United States, and it goes for 2 hours usually, all the way to 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Canada/United States. So, with all that being said, I love you, and I hope you have a good day. Goodbye.